The room went quiet. Not because there were no ideas, but because every idea sounded right. The CEO leaned back. The CFO stopped writing. The head of strategy stared at the screen. One slide, one sentence. Our vision, to lead in every market we serve. No one disagreed. And that was the problem. This was a quarterly executive meeting at a fast-growing regional services company. Revenue was up, talent was strong, the brand was respected, and yet, execution was slowing. Marketing pushed for aggressive expansion. Operations argued for consolidation. Product wanted diversification. Finance demanded discipline. Each executive spoke with confidence. Each argument was logical. Each proposal aligned perfectly with the vision. And still, the organization felt stuck. Busy, but not moving. If you have ever sat in a leadership meeting where alignment feels high but progress feels low, you have been in this room. The debate intensified. We can do all of this. Our vision is ambitious. We shouldn't limit ourselves. Why think small when the opportunity is large? The energy was optimistic, the intelligence undeniable. But beneath the confidence was a hidden tension. Every proposal assumed the same thing, that the organization could pursue everything at the same time, successfully, without consequence. There were opinions everywhere, but there was no shared lens. Momentum was building in multiple directions. Then, the chair of the board, who had been silent for most of the meeting, asked one question. Which of these choices are we deliberately not making this year? Silence returned, but this time it was different. No one answered immediately, because for the first time the conversation was no longer about ambition, it was about trade-offs. In that moment, something became clear. Their vision described where they wanted to go. It said nothing about what they were willing to give up to get there. And without trade-offs, there was no strategy. The conversation changed. Expansion was reframed. Which market matters most now? Innovation was reconsidered. What do we pause so one product can win? Efficiency was clarified. What capabilities are non-negotiable and which are optional? The strategy didn't become smaller. It became sharper. Fewer initiatives, clear priorities, explicit exclusions. Execution didn't improve because the team became smarter. It improved because the organization finally accepted constraint. This is the trade-off lens. Strategy is not the articulation of a compelling future. Strategy is the discipline of choice under constraint. Vision sets direction. Trade-offs create strategy. Without explicit trade-offs, vision becomes aspiration, alignment becomes illusion, and execution becomes fragmented. Clarity emerges not when leaders agree on what they want, but when they agree on what they will not pursue. Opinions fill rooms. Lenses focus them. Strategy begins where certainty ends. The quality of a decision is limited by the lens used to frame it. Vision without trade-offs is not strategy. It is hope with confidence. If your organization feels aligned but slow, ambitious but scattered, ask yourself this: what have we explicitly chosen not to do? Until that answer is clear, execution will remain noisy no matter how inspiring the vision sounds. This is the kind of thinking we develop here. Not tactics, not trends, but the lenses leaders use to see clearly when the room gets loud. If this sharpened how you think about strategy, continue the conversation. Because better decisions don't come from more opinions. They come from better lenses.